Alright, good day guys. In our previous video we learned how to create this sign up form. I think it's perfect, but if there is any feature you think we need to add, you can please comment it in the comment section and we'll do that swiftly. Alright, what I want to do today is create another form, and that will be the update form. Now as a user, you have a username, you have your password, you have an account in this table. So what happens when you want to update that password? Maybe you feel like the password has been complicated, or it's leaked out, or compromised rather. So what happens then? You want to come and change it. How do you change it? Because at the end of the day, when you are done with your project, your users are they are not even going to see this table, so they will not have access to this table. The only thing they will have access to is the form, so they will be able to do everything from the form. All right, so let's quickly create the form for that. I'll go to create table, form design. It comes this way. As usual, I open it first, so let me open this format. Okay, how many fields do we need? We need I'll be needing email address, username, the password. Okay, so go to form design. I'll first add this label. I'll call it password. All right, so let me increase it like this, so go to text box, pick any text box, one of the text boxes. What am I even saying? All right, as usual, I put this on top of this and I increase this like this, and then let me increase the top margin to 0.19. all right, centralize it. Okay, I can now Control C, Control V, and this will be for username, this one for old password, this one for new password. Does it, and then the button, submit button, so let me call this submit. All right, so let's call this username, correct password, new password. Okay, let's put confirm password. Confirm password. All right, so let me align them. Align to the left, okay, to the right is okay. Let's just align to the left, and then widest. Okay, everything is equal now. All right, so okay, let me centralize this. Centralize. So if you go to the form view now, you see you have the username, you have the current password, you have the new password, you have the confirmed password. So the aim is to be able to type your username here. Let's say PSY Omega. email address, correct password, let's say 1234, new password 12345, confirm password 12345, and then you click submit. The moment you click submit here, you should be able to update the old password from this one to this one. All right, so let's get on that. It's always very simple, just basic VBA, only if you know how to use it. But trust me, they are very basic. All right, so let's click on this and then go to events, click there, click on the three dots to bring you to the VBA. So I like to see the tables I'm working with so that I'll be able to refer to them. All right, on the click of this button, what do you want to happen? You want something else to the end products, as in the end syntax that you want to run is for it to update the password. So let's say do command dot run SQL, then updates which table? User sets set username. Set username is equals to this. Set username equals to set password is equals to forms change password, because that will be the name of the form, and txt new password, dot value. Yeah, update user set password is equals to form where username is equals to what? Forms change password, and txt username dot value. All right, I think this should run quite all right. Okay, so if we click on this button, you should be able to run this SQL update user set password is equals to this value, where username is equals to this value. All right, so what I want to do now is to first name this form. I will name the form change password, yes. Then I will name the controls inside. Let me name this one txt username, or is that the name I gave it? Yes, txt username. Then this one I will say txt old password, this one txt new password, and txt confirm password. Okay, what name did I give it? Did I say txt new password? Okay, good. All right, so I save, So let's try and run it. Sorry, let me give this form, let me make it a pop-up form so that I can simply see what I'm doing at the same time. All right. Okay. So PXY Omega, I want to update PXY Omega from this password to this password. All right. It's asking me, once you click yes, you can't undo what. Are you sure you want to update this record? Yes. You see, as soon as I click, it updates from 1234 to 1345. So let's try something else. In this new password, let me put something else like this so that you can see how clear it is. Ask again, do you want to update? Yes. So you have this form now. From this one now, you are able to change the old password to this new password now. Anything here. All right, that's just the basic way of doing it. So we have to put some things in place, some checks. First, we have to check if any of this value is null. Then we have to check for the availability of this username in the form, and then we have to check if the current password matches with the password of this username in the table. All right, so let's dive into that. Okay, so let's check for null first. If is null, new.txt username, or is null, new.txt old password, or is null, new.txt new password, or is null, new.txt confirm password. Then if any of them is null, if any or all of them is null, then something should happen. You should not do anything, nothing should happen. So else this one should run. If any of them is null, then let's say there should be a message box. Box, please fill in all required information. All right, so let's try it. So let's say this one is null. Sorry, I've not ended my if. Oh man. And if see, please fill in required information. So if this one is null and this one is null, so you should fill in the required information. So that one is fine. So what if they are not null? Else, if they are not null, then what do we check for next? Let's check if the username is available in the system, I mean the table. Else, if it's null, do look up username from table user, where username is equals to new.txt username valid. If it's null, then it means if the value here returns null, then there should be a message box. Username does not exist in the database. SAVB information. Okay, this one is okay. So let's try a username that does not exist. username does not exist. So let's try another one. Let's say PSY Omega. Okay. All right. So we have checked for the availability of the username. So let's also check if the username carries the same password with this current password. All right. As if it's null. If it's null, the lookup. We can actually use SQL to look up for the value, but I prefer to use this to look up. If it's not the lookup, password. We are looking up for password now from table user, where username is equals to me.txt username dot value, and we don't need this now. So if the lookup of this one is not equals to me.txt current password, old password dot value, then I mean if you look up at this password inside this user table where the username is equals to txt username dot value, and the value it returns is not equals to the value inside the txt old password, then message box invalid password for the username. Please contact admin. Sorry. Please contact admin. Further information. So let's say VB critical this time around. All right. So let's see if it works. Invalid password for the username. So if the username is not correct, username does not exist. So if it's correct and the password is not correct, okay, let's say the password is correct. ASDGFSGASGAG. Okay. Invalid password. What's the password? Okay, let me copy it. It's the same thing here. Alright, so now it's prompted me to update because the password here matches what is here. You see, so if it does not match, what happens? Good. Alright, so we have checked for the correctness of we have checked for null, we have checked for correctness of the username, we have checked for the correctness of the password with the corresponding username. So let's check if the new password and the confirmed password is correct. I mean, yes, matches. As if me.txt new password dot value is now equals to me.txt confirmed password dot value, then message box new password, confirm password does not match. VB critical or information. That's all. Okay, let's see now. Username is correct, correct password is correct, new password, these are new password, and confirm password does not match. So let's see invalid username, or for the invalid password. Okay, sorry, the password is not correct yet, so let's password is correct now, so let's see. So it said new password and confirm password does not match, so let's try and match this with this. So you see, so now I think we've fulfilled all necessary information and arrangement that you need to do to put in place here to make everything work fine. So I will just try and make the form look beautiful now, just like the way I did the other one. So I'll go to format, and then I'll give this one 14. I will bolding it, and then I'll give it cyan. Alright, so I'll give this, and this. I'll chisel it. Alright, and what else? Alright, this is my submit button. I actually like to use rounded button, and then this format, let me give it white, and then the outline, let me thicken it a little bit and give it outline color of cyan. Alright, I'll reduce the font size. Okay, so on the form, make sure this place is checked. Come here, and then the border style none, record selector none, record navigation none, and then okay, I think that's all. So let's see. Okay, you see okay, let's design view, and then let's apply the other words I have there. So I'll just come, I have the code written already, so I'll just come to this sign off, I'll copy it, this. So I'll come to this detail, event, on mouse down, I'll just paste it here. Let's run it. You see, now you can put the form anyhow. Alright, still remains something I need to put in place. So if any of those error occurs, like if this username does not, if any of them is null, I want this to get focus, me.txt username.set focus. Yes. Then if the username does not exist, then I want all of them to me.txt username is equals to no me.txt old password is equals to no me.txt confirm password is equals to no. What do I have there again? Me.current password, sorry. TST current new password is equals to null, and then me.txt username.set focus. All right, it means whenever you click OK and the username is not found, it should clear everything there and then set focus back to username. So for example, let's say this is to clear everything and then set focus back on this. That's fine. Alright, which other thing? So if the password does not match, that's the valid password for the username, then something will happen. Then me.txt user old password is equals to null. Me.txt new password is equals to null. Me.txt confirm password is equals to null. Me.txt username.setFocus. Right. Okay. So whenever that error occurs, let's say PSY omega, and then the old password I did not get it right, new password I put empty, and then I put this. So if I click, remember the current password here does not match the correct password in the table. So if I click, this information comes up: invalid password for the username, please contact admin. If I click OK, so should clear this one, and then set focus on this one. Or let me just put the focus on correct password. It's better that way. Me.current password. That's the password. Sorry, old password I mean. Alright. So let's say here does not match. Why is that old password? Okay, I set to focus on username. Have I set focus on username already here? So username does not exist. Okay, it's where username does not exist. Sorry. So if username does not exist, so it should set focus on the me.txt username. Sorry. I'm trying to speed things up. So this one should be txt old password. Okay. Alright, so if it exists at the alright, I think for now this will be all. I will try and continue to add more features on it in the next lecture. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video, please. Thank you very much.